Love. It's one of the most powerful forces in this world. But what is the line between love and obsession? Today's story, from the Ainu people of Japan, recounts a tale of a god whose obsession nearly shattered the heavens, the woman caught in his sights, and the one mortal who dared to defy the storm. This story has everything: action, romance, death, and a daring hero. Buckle up, my friends. This is the tale of the Lady of Kunnepet. Now there once was a man who lived in the land of Shinitaka. One day he hears a rumor of a lady in the town of Kunnepet who is the most beautiful woman in the land. He's skeptical but also intrigued, so he decides to go see for himself. He eats a big meal, straps on his weapons, and just as he's about to head out the door, a powerful wind rises from the fireplace, lifts him up, and flies him out the window. Now in Ainu culture, the fireplace is a sacred space, so this is no random wind. It means even the gods are with him. Some gods, anyway. The wind carries him across rivers and forests, all the way to Kunnepet, where it drops him gently. And there she is, the Lady of Kunnepet. She's even more beautiful than the rumors, and he falls in love with her immediately. But she's crying. When he asks what's wrong, she tells him,
"The Thunder God has decided to take me for a bride, and will not take no for an answer. I fear you have come all this way for nothing, brave one. But please, let me cook you a meal before you leave."
Now this seems innocent enough, but it means much more than meets the eye. You see, in Ainu marriage ceremonies, the bride cooks a meal for her husband-to-be. The Ainu also believe in a couple making their own choice to wed, and don't believe in forced marriages. So this is a symbolic gesture. The lady is claiming our hero, not just as a guest, but as the man she has chosen. As they begin to eat, a flash of lightning tears through the upper window. Out of the lightning appears a woman on a white cloud.
"Hail, Poiyaumbe!"
she cries. In the Ainu language, Poiyaumbe means brave hero. So from here on out, let's just call our hero Poiyaumbe. She continues,
"I am the sister of the wolf god, your patron, and I have come to warn you. By coming here, you have made a powerful enemy of the Thunder God, and he has sworn to kill you. But I will help you. Now come, we must go."
Does our hero hesitate? Absolutely not. He jumps aboard and they take off. They soar a vast distance until finally they come to a dark storm. Clouds coiled like dragons, thundering and crackling with lightning. And in the middle of this storm, on a black cloud, they see him, the Thunder God, and his sister beside him.
Poiyaumbe!
He roars,
You dare to chase my bride? Prepare to die.
With that, he lunges at them. Poiyaumbe draws his sword to meet him, and then a mighty battle begins. Clash after clash, blow after blow, they fight back and forth across the skies. They battle for 20 months, but none can gain the upper hand. Finally, the Thunder God says,
Hold! If this battle continues, we will destroy the earth. Let's move this fight to the heavens. The foundations there are made of iron.
So they rise, past the gates of high heaven, into a land of beautiful rivers of light, steel forests, and iron foundations. The perfect battlefield. They go from one end of the heavens to the other, fighting for days, but still there is no winner. As they fight over a large metal house, the voice of God comes from within.
Stop! The foundations of heaven have grown hot and can no longer support your battle. Now go, past the 6 realms, below the earth to Chiraba, the underworld. End this.
So they descend, Hurtling through the clouds, down past the 6 realms, deep into the earth they go, until they arrive in Shirama, the land beneath all others. It is here that the final battle begins. Again they clash, exchanging blows across the realm, and still neither can hit the other. Finally, Poiyaumbe gets an idea. He grabs the bindings of the Thunder God's cloud, and with one swift slash, they give way. But as he falls, the Thunder God quickly does the same to Poiyaumbe's cloud. Together they tumble out of the air and fall to the ground in a thunderous crash. Dazed and bruised, they painfully get up and face each other for one last round. But just before they clash, the Thunder God's sister cries out with tears in her eyes. "Brother, stop! All this destruction, for what? Leave this woman, marry a goddess, and end this madness." But the Thunder God is too far gone. With a roar of rage, he lunges at Poiyaumbe, and they lock into battle. The Thunder God's sister tries to go help her brother, but she's blocked as the Wolf God's sister flies in to attack. The two women fight ferociously, swords ringing, sparks flying, but with one decisive blow, the Wolf God's sister strikes her foe down. With a piercing scream that tears through the skies, the Thunder God's sister spirit rises into the heavens and reincarnates into a living goddess. Howling in fury and loss, the Thunder God attacks Poiyaumbe with fresh rage, and our hero begins stumbling back. Just as it seems Poiyaumbe will lose, another sound like the cry of the gods rings out. Carried in by the winds, the Lady of Kunnepet descends, beautiful, radiant, ready. She lands beside Poiyaumbe and the Wolf God's sister, and they stand and face down the proud god. Now it's 3 against 1. But even then it's a hard battle. The Thunder God fights like a wild animal, taking them all at the same time. But slowly they push him back, until finally, weakened and exhausted, he is struck down. As he falls, his spirit soars into the heavens with a mighty roar, and is transformed into a new god. And then all is silent. Battered and bruised, but victorious, our heroes celebrate together. The Wolf God's sister gives Poiyaumbe and the Lady of Kunnepet her blessing, and tells them, "Live your lives, fight no more. And when you drink wine, offer some to my brother as thanks." And with that, she leaves in a gust of wind. Poiyaumbe and the lady are finally free. They share a meal together, serving each other as a gesture of love and a new beginning. And from that day on, they live together in peace. Ooh, what a tale! One that not only warns against the dangers of obsession, but also the importance of standing up against abuses of power. The Thunder God thought he could take whatever he wanted, but love, real love, can't be forced. And our hero Poiyaumbe stood his ground, even when facing a god. He had no divine power or riches, just courage, love, and the will to never give up. And in the end, even the heavens had to listen. Thank you for following me through that epic tale. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And if there's a folktale from your culture you think needs to be heard, let me know in the comments. Until then, my friends, stay curious, stay kind, and keep the stories alive.